Here I am in pursuit of my suspect.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components. Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nerve. The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced. The how was the why is easy. Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the...
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get it over.
The doors seem to be on rails, but...
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before. At least now we have an exit, so let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. Estranged.
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh. Possibly. If she's in here, we need to plan up once we detain a credible suspect. Who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do?
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between this part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its... Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder...
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoo...
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about...
He just can't be sure.
Yes. There won't be time for that.
If you must.
Well...
If you can't predict...
I think I see a cavern. Maybe,
I wouldn't be so sure.
or maybe not.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I could. You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Of course. Of course. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole.
She nods. This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all. Kraz, glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Wait, don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your part.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expect. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of...
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator state.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. The Pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that.
Oh yeah. Way beyond. No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a... Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into... If you've got something really important to say, you can...
Turn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down.
The gun she's carrying is a tube, well, it doesn't feel much better. But you can form sentences. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you? Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. No, wait. She flashes you. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Our job. It went really bad. And now we need to clean it up. Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happened.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
Fuck! We are cops. Everything is our fault, if we let it be. We clean up. That tent there.
Try. Try it again.
This hat is so soft. Kraz, glory to...
So, I'm gonna see here. Okay. There's no. I wonder what will happen if I do the same thing without him. Just curious.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. The darkness takes over as you feel your cop dies under...
Oh, so you can't do it without Kim. I was just wondering if there's like a different. He just takes me out.
Two rusty metal plates.
What do you mean it was...
The doors...
Huh. I hope no one dangerous. After you climbed up...
He's quite proud of himself.
Yes, yes. It's cool to risk your life climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate.
Alright, so.
There it is again.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be possibly once we detain a crew.
You will keep calm.
I leave that to...
He just can't.
Yes.
If you must.
You mean...
If it gets that
Well,
if you can't
I think I see.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not.
Alright, let's do it.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Can't say it's a
The voice coming doesn't wish to hurt you. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Really now. Check the...
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels
No, I'm not going... I'm using a pale...
the explosion of static.
Saw my... A pale signal... So precise at the upper limit.
She's been holed up in here for a while. Know what to do.
The pale? I built it my...
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that... Yeah, let's not talk about... If you've got some...
Turn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really...
The gun she's... Well, just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stay... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh. Well, I guess I owe... But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some
$8.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it. And? Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Break two off the gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal. I knocked away...
That is...
That merc was probably shot from a distance with a military-grade rifle.
Yeah, evidence. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me. Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some... Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time. Wow, now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would...
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
I considered her a good friend, yeah. Oh, so that's where you were going with this. That's a very sentimental way of putting it.
The lieutenant watching.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe...
Clausia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
She does know how to pick 'em. She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she... I knew that wasn't the whole story.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem for her.
What the hell, man?
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning it down. Then she put her hand back.
I'm not following your clever insinuations, Detective. Damn. That girl's pretty, but not that pretty. Nope. Look. She has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room. For the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable. Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I said I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs yeah, the girl, go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries, plenty of broken... You think I was...
See her confident gaze.
Yeah, sure.
She didn't hate him.
I'm listening. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got the... Yes, I'm sure. And who doesn't? It's very powerful. The view's pretty... Yes, I'm sure. Yeah? What?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head.
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on police radio.
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there. He was still warm. But the blue... I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to...
So this is what she was scared of.
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His...
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you fucking hell. And why it's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops. The criminals. What?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make... All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry...
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She eyes you, wary.
It's okay. We just want...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed... She asked me to come upstairs.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a... Yeah. In cold blood. It really surprised me. How quick... She asked me to help her drag him into the shower.
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything.
But Even if this is true, weren't you worried dislynching my loot?
War? The thought crossed.
She doesn't want to talk.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack, huh?
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
I was, before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now. What bunker? Don't know anything about it.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Hey. Okay. All right.
She stares at you, frozen. The gun, gratitude, doubt. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens. She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated. I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check it out.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camp. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, it reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More technological. You pocket the worn brown. A trusted friend.
We should read this immediately.
The plain red tent. It was pitched. A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used. It's made of full-grain leather. Schneller is a stationery brand. She's got good taste and must have taken what. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages, the large cursive of someone who writes perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been. It's a mix of logistical notes.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
That name isn't mentioned. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre? M is mentioned on March 9th. And great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Then again, isn't that what The call? Did M call her personally? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake. Whatever you may look like, you don't feel like being holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people. The entry in, that must have been one hell of a conversation. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm back. You have no idea what the first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It short, wry observations of people, esoteric radio, hard to tell.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes.
The most recent entry is even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder. On top of that, forever on the...
It looks like she might have been framed.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, Ethan?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he should...
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Ouida's. Especially if she has problems with the Madre. Clasia was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, one thing is for certain. We have business back.
Alright, I gotta level up.
The plain red tent stands by, dispassionate. It was pitched by...
Well, that's awesome.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man. Years worth...
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago. Half a century? I think the purpose of this bunker... What must be...
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
I won't stand in your way, but only millions of depictions. You mean like Ruby?
Kiki, we're about
Yes.
to go to the park. Alright, we're going to the park in a minute, Kiki. Just gotta save my game.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you.
I'm afraid we don't have time for rest stops right now, officer.
The sea's gonna calm down. You're back. Good.
Alright. Well, anyways, I just got through the Ruby part. And I'm headed back to Whirling and Rags. But fortunately, I gotta end it here. in a minute. Because other stuff, life calls. But thank you for checking me out.